Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, this is going to be Divine Masculine check-in. We're going to dive in and see what are the Divine Masculines thinking about the connections, their counterpart, how are they feeling, what are they wishing for at this time in the connections, what is the action that they are being guided to take, what is their biggest challenge. I heard stumbling block at this time, solution for that. What do they want to happen in the near future? So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information this way. What can we see from the DM's perspective? What are the energetics? What are the metaphysical, the extra energies beyond the material that the masculines are aware of happening in the connections? What can we see for how the DMs would wish the feminines to be navigating the connections at this time, based on what we're going to see? And what would the DMs hope that the feminines are thinking for the future, based on where things are at in the connection at this time? Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. What are they thinking about the connections right now? Oh, reunion, soulmates, like two peas in a pod. They are thinking that your love gets sweeter every day, feminines. There's something here where they're really starting to, I just heard wind back the clock to the, I just heard good old days, but also in the days of innocence, their own childlike energy. This is a card of inner child healing or balance. So there's something about this purity that they find with you in this connection, feminines, that gives them renewed hope in love, really brings them back before trauma, back into a more idyllic time. They feel like your connection is getting there, that it is balancing out. And then we get in the energetic realms, hydrogen atom, consciousness, beginning, and faith. So starting fresh, starting from square one, starting from a balanced, sweet, innocent place, the way I wish it could have started to begin with. Okay, so this looks like a frequency match. This looks like same page energy. This looks like having an actual shot at connection. Oh my gosh, I am psychic intuitive, and I just heard somebody asking about my attire, my head attire, my toque. No, it's not winter. No, it's not cold. I just had a shower and it's cozy. Come on, people, if that was for you, much love. It's fashion. What can we see for how the masculines are wishing the feminines? Oh, we get the wishes for the, when I said wishing, I got the wishes card. So they are wishing that you knew they're wishing for you. They hope you're wishing for them. They hope you're still, fully in, feminines. What would they like you to focus on going forward? Healing, balance, temperance. This is alchemy. This, we get pairs of energies on these cards. So they are hoping that you, wishing that you, feminines, understand this opportunity to alchemize together, the alchemy that has been happening so far, the potential. We're looking at the future here. So masculines are very much hoping and wishing that you see that potential still going forward, that maybe you see it for the first time. What are the masculines thinking of their divine counterpart? This is the card that I said yo-yo and boomerang. This is the far reaches of the universe. This is as far from union as you're going to be. It's all up from here, I just heard. So masculines are realizing that they have sort of uncovered the deepest, darkest blocks to love, instabilities. It feels like the masculines have identified the far reaches of their universe, their fear, And that on the heart space, they've found that, or, in conscious mind, I said heart space, so it must be this emotional truth as well. This is the conscious mind for you, feminines, that when they are, oh, what did I just hear? So beautiful. When your masculine is cast to the farthest reaches of outer space energetically, they think of the divine, they call out for divine help, and you are in that space. You are what they reach for comfort, feminines. So yeah, they're seeing the boundaries of their existence. The masculines are seeing the edges of what they believe is real. This love, by default, that means has healed them beyond their trauma, feminines. Beautiful. And we get golden seed, light, wholeness, warmth, well-being. So this love is bigger than the wounded universe they used to inhabit, I just heard. Wow, masculines. Yeah, so something has gotten in there, feminines, beyond where the masculines were able to open up before you. This has shown them something greater than their pain. Oh, what are they hoping you know about this? They're hoping that you are curious, that you are also in uncharted territory with fresh beginner's eyes for what can come next. They hope you see this. They hope you see that whatever has been uncovered in the connection or within them, that it's progress. It's not to be feared. What can we see for how the masculines would like the feminines to view going forward? Interesting. So the masculines are pouring out all other options, but also whatever this cringy, painful energy, they are dumping out whatever stopped them from being able to receive this love. This can be an emotional outpouring with the water coming out of the cup, but it can mean that the way that they've been approaching emotions hasn't been satisfying and it's been blocking the connection. And so they're giving up the ghost. They're giving up that way of being that is associated with their missed opportunities and failures or perceived failures. Any times they weren't able to be lighthearted or joyful, they are hoping that you're seeing, they're letting that go. They're purging that. So they want you to see this as a turning point. Oh, I just saw the number 7 on this golden seed sunlight card, and I heard they want you to see the divinity in what has happened in your connection, that this is the beginning of something grander. What can we see for how the masculines are feeling about the connections on the heart space? Oh, wow. The 8 of Wands in the inverse. This came out all last week regarding the feminines' energy going towards the masculines. Sometimes the feminines have had an energetic overstep. Feminines really left the masculines to their own energy recently. And so the momming energy, even in the 5D, was not offered. There's a vote of confidence. The masculines are realizing whatever they have just recently been processing, that they've had to do it without the assistance of the feminine safety net. They've had to do it on their own. What has this done energetically? The heart is awake. It's a 5, which is a change, a number of change, love, innocence, and reverence. I'm in love. I fell in love. I just fell in love. I just fell in love again. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing the masculines responding to this balance that has come in, with the feminines not engaging in any of this suffering, self-sabotage. 10 of Swords is self-sabotage. It's like a rock bottom kind of energy, and masculines basically have divulged that energy of disintegration to themselves, To the feminines, something came to light, and the feminines didn't bulk. The feminines held space, and this has caused the masculines to fall in love, or to admit that they've been in love the whole time and the coast is clear, it's actually safe. What are the masculines wishing the feminines to know? New beginning, sweetness, kindness, presence. So the feminines are being asked to stay alert in the energy for a newness, for the masculines showing a different, more tender aspect, showing their heart, showing their emotions. There's something very sweet in the energy from the masculines coming around, this innocence, right? Even with this inner child healing and this return to innocence back before the trauma. There's an assurance, there's a beginning here that is full of beautiful, safe, grounded energy and reverence, love. What do the masculines hope that the feminines know going forward? That this marks the beginning of more progress, smooth sailing out of choppy drama. I said that in a reading earlier. The Six of Swords can be a desire to leave behind drama loops and conflict and really start on a more mature, mutual, grounded level, with the heart included. What are the masculines seeing or feeling or knowing about the heart space here? Okay. This is a patience card. It's an investment card. It's I'm going to watch and wait and see what happens next. So the masculines have opened their heart. There's a new level of purity, reverence here, and now they're going to watch and see what's going to happen. It's like they're observing what transpires now that this place has been reached. What is the energetic? Andromedan Stargate, invention, innovation, scientific pursuits. Exactly. They're doing a science experiment to see what now happens in the connection when love is included, when emotions are here, when there's an innocence and trust and safety. I want to see what I was missing when I was in fear, I just heard. So yeah, masculines are now putting away the fear and starting to see what it would be like if they don't have that filter. What would they like the feminines to know? Love yourself, love them, understand it's an inside job. It's about filling up our own cup, feeling worthy, forgiveness. What do they want you to look at going forward? Your wildest dreams. The whole world is your oyster. What will we do? What can we accomplish? What can we do to play and enjoy? We're only limited by what we can imagine together, I just heard. Okay, so the sky's the limit now. These masculines are saying, get ready to really show each other who we are fearlessly. Oh, what can we see for what they're wishing to manifest going forward? They're just open, curious, here for it. There is a little bit of an anticipation that you're going to throw them a curveball, feminines. But they feel like they're now up for the challenge. This is a page, so they might feel underdeveloped in some way, like a newbie, like they're coming in on love in a new way, or maybe they aren't able to hold their own in every regard. They are fairly, I don't know if intimidated is the right word, but enamored with you feminines, and they want to be able to hold their own. So it's like they're stepping up to the plate and ready to see what you will pitch them. They want to give it a try, shoot their shot. I'm hearing David and Goliath. So they know that they can do whatever it is, but that doesn't mean that they've been here before or fully understand it. What is the energetic? Temple of suspended endings, standstill, suspended animation, and holding space. So they've kind of been poised and mustering some kind of a regrouping energy here. And they know they're going to be stepping up to the plate here. Wow. What can we see for how they're advising the feminines? Keep open mind, keep an open heart. Look at this beautiful, colorful future here. Yes, so again, I'm hearing if we can dream it, we can achieve it. So thinking about this beautiful, bright future you could have together, it's almost like the masculines are saying, I just want to know what you envision. Throw your best shot. Let's see if we can hit it out of the park together. Oh, so this is really encouragement, champion kind of energy. It's being a champion for your hopes and dreams and wishes, feminine. These masculines really want to make your dreams come true. Oh, I trust your dreams are noble. I love the way you think. What bad could come out of it? Oh, masculines. Okay, feminines, so ground yourself. Things could shift overnight in these connections. There's big change coming in. It's very shocking, surprising change. You may be feeling your counterpart coming into this energy where they are wanting to step up to the plate, to come in. But that doesn't mean that when it finally happens or happens to you, that it's going to be no biggie. It feels like it's going to kind of rock your boat, and you might actually feel a little bit more than, I can't even find the word, disoriented when it does happen. Because it feels like there is a pause in the energy and that there's going to be some forward movement here. What can we see for the actions these masculines are wanting to take? They want to ground the higher love. They want to bring it in. Seal of individuality, authenticity, uniqueness, integration. So they want to integrate the true them. They want to show you the part of them that they've hidden from you. They want to show you who they really are, their potential, who they know themselves to be, and they have never graced somebody with because they've been afraid. Maybe they have tried to share this part of themselves in the past, parents, previous lovers. It feels like the masculines were once bitten, twice shy. And now they've got trust going on here with you, feminines. And they actually are going to be coming out of their shell and showing you who they really are. The parts of them that they thought maybe they should hide from you because you might not be into them that way or those things. There's something here where the masculines are saying, okay, I'm going to wing it and see if they really like who I actually am. Flaws and all, quirks and all. Hobbies and interests I've never told you about. It's almost like they're saying, you might think I'm boring or geeky or something if I tell you what I really am about. What would they like the feminines to know here? That they have never felt more attraction to anybody. You make their soul and spirit sing, feminines. They really, really burn with passion for you. One of the most difficult things that they have had to do is be patient. I lose control, I just heard. So yeah, it's a really beautiful energy that they are learning to tame their desire. I believe I'm feeling that the masculines have understood that their desire is connected with fear, that there's some kind of a manic energy in their desire, and that they're learning to channel it in a different way. What would they like the feminines to see going into the future? The end of heartache. healing, pulling the misconceptions out of your heart, their heart, the connection. More of the safe space, the safety coming in. What can we see for the biggest challenge these masculines have? Okay, here's my hubby card. This is an entrepreneur card. This is concern for money. Money is a big deal right now, is what I just heard for these masculines. So they're very much looking at things like possibly considering working for themselves as an entrepreneur, or figuring out how to take career to the next level. This can be concern about money, career changes, different sorts of energy regarding the future and financial prospects. They could be dealing with finances in some regard right at this time, and they're trying to solve some sort of future planning. I feel they're very focused on what comes next, going forward. What can we see for the energy associated? Simultaneity, nonlinear processing, and epiphany. These masculines are doing something that parallels what you're doing right now, feminines. They are making decisions about money that have that affect you and your future potentials together, I just heard. Something that is tandem. They're having an epiphany that you are included in a major way with whatever these financial decisions are that they are facing and navigating right now, whether that's energetically because they have love for you, or whether there is a real material world connection between you and their finances. They are having some major epiphanies right now that you are both processing life stages and changes, and it's connected to each other in unusual ways, I just heard. What would they like you to know? Keep walking away from anything that falls short, any broken, dashed hopes and dreams of the past. Keep laying those to rest. Leave those in the past, they're saying. There's some sort of this fresh start, and it has to do with finances and solving some kind of decision-making energy right now. They just want you to keep purifying the things out of your life that fall short, is all I keep hearing. What would they like you to focus on? More than friends coming up in the future. They want you to keep celebrating, keep doing you, being happy, choosing your joy, following your bliss. They want you to live your best life and allow it to really fall into place. The Eight of Cups is walking away from third-party situations or third energies. So that can be, for you feminines, other relationships or situations or belief structures that haven't truly supported. Here's another allusion to the Three of Cups, but in this inverted, it is letting go of the third energy fully and coming into the safety of this one-on-one connection. So the masculines right now are challenged by knowing that you're going through a rite of passage. It's emotional for you, that you're not fully in the Two of Cups yet. It's just a little bit more than friends. It's like they're runway with batons bringing the feminine's plane in for a landing, but not directly talking to you. They're making decisions. They're considering the future. They're considering your aspects. They're working out the details. Whether you know this or not, they're considering that you are more than friends and that you've both got certain things that need to be considered at this time. So they really are taking your well-being in their hands in some way here. At least considering how their future choices will affect you. Oh, what can we see for the solution, masculines? Don't force anything. So keep manifesting first person. Don't stress yourself out too much about how your choices that are best for you will impact your feminine. This is a reminder that it's not about carrying the karma for someone else. It's about doing the things that you're guided to do that are in your highest and best interest. You can be aware of how that affects your feminine, but make sure you're not doing anything that isn't in alignment with what is actually best for you when considering your feminine. What is the energetic level? Ooh, Galactic Council Crest, spiritual sovereignty, astral travel, and timelessness. So what I'm getting from this, masculines, is even though in the material world, to be a provider and protector, you may, feel compelled to make decisions based on what you perceive as the benefit for your feminine. But this is saying don't force anything. This is saying stay in your sovereignty, because what is good for you is good for your feminine. What do the masculines want the feminines to know? That there is nothing wasted, I'm getting from this rat. That the past was not all for naught. That there are things that we can learn from the past. That it hasn't been a total missed opportunity. There's something nostalgic about this card in a bittersweet way. So right now it feels like the masculines are on the edge of deviating from their norms, opening their heart, considering you in major ways, and not taking any of the past perceived losses or failures at face value, really utilizing the energy going forward. They're saying hang tight, hold tight. And what would they say for the feminines to focus on? Look at this. Taking on the world together, stepping out of comfort zone together. They want to give you the world. This masculine is handing this feminine the world. They're everything, going all in. So this is an emotional trust. The masculines are giving the feminines access to their whole world. Not out of duty, but because they have no fear with who the feminine is. The keys to their world, I just heard. They're letting the feminine in on and giving access to everything. I'm hearing the masculine saying, I was playing hard to get, to see what you were really made of. Now, I don't condone manipulation and playing games. Master chess players, I just heard. It's not because the masculines want to one-up or trick or manipulate the feminines. They want to be sure, feminines, that you are the very best one for them. They don't want to make decisions that are short-sighted for their life or yours. And so it's not about control. It's truly about not wanting to make a decision that is not based in love. I really see these masculines making a decision to include you completely and utterly in their world. It's been a long time coming, I just heard. What is the direction these masculines are going in the near future? They're having epiphanies on how to move this forward. They're seeing things in a radically different way now. The Hanged One is like the 180 flip, and these are the epiphanies that are popping off. Seal of evolutionary colors, progressive awareness, multidirectional change. As soon as these masculines get the memo, get the download, get the green light, they're taking things to the next level. And it looks like it's going to be all-inclusive with the feminine. It's a work in progress, I heard them say. So it may not seem like you suddenly have carte blanche, feminines. This is going to be like, now there's an open curiosity together, making lemonade out of lemons. So we get the 4 of Cups to the 5 of Cups here. So there's a progression from the past, setting the record straight, balancing things out, and now going forward. What would they like you to keep in mind? We're still finding our alignment together, but we're on this loyal, destined path. We're in it together now. So these masculines realize that they can only come into alignment so far without now aligning with the feminine. I really feel we're at the edge of the decisions that the masculines are wanting to make as separate entities. And it's not that they're going to lose themselves, it's just that the communication is going to change going forward about decision making. Okay, what can we see for the collective? Non-attachment. Breathe. So right now there is a breathing, a pause, while the masculines take care of some business, while the feminines take care of some business, both independent here. But as we align independently, it aligns more and more authentically with our match. Allow the passage of time. So don't rush right now. Allow whatever is going on in the energy to be real, thorough, fulfilled. You are spirit in human form. I'm just hearing that translated as, don't panic. You've got this. Let go of what you cannot control. Other people's opinions of you are not within your control. You do your best. Endings are new beginnings. So whatever the cycle was that has closed out, it was the end of mayhem, I just heard. The choppy waters. Do not cling to the physical. So that is telling me, don't be overly concerned with what you think it looks like is happening or not at this point in time. Really feel into the energy and your knowing. Trusting your heart here. We've never been at this place before. It's uncertain. We don't have a trail map. Our heart is the only indicator that we're right on point. And face forward. Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.